As Snow White gets closer, we learn more and more about Disney's troubles. This one, particularly, is hilarious. Insiders saying that she's effectively out of control. Rachel Zegler is out of control. They can't control her. And has basically been an utter nightmare to work with. So, yeah, it's been hilarious, to be honest. This one, again, probably the most hilarious out of it all. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Turn those bell notifications on. But here's the report. So, Disney reportedly, quote, doesn't know what to do with an out-of-control Rachel Zegler. Yeah. But we know that there's some truth to all of this. Whether this is true or not, we know that there's some truth to it all. And why do we know that, or how do we know that? Well, how they're handling all of the promotion, for starters. You know, the UK premiere cancelled. The Hollywood premiere, no media invited, only photographers. Yeah, there's an issue here, isn't there? There's a serious issue here. Disney really screwed up with this. They really screwed up. So the Snow White disaster keeps getting worse. According to page 6, Disney executives have been struggling to rein in lead actress Rachel Zegler, describing her as out of control, direct quote, and refusing to listen to direct requests from higher-ups. In a desperate move to contain the damage, Disney's now leaning towards having select influencers interview Zegler. Now, you know what that means, don't you? Well, that's rather than mainstream media. The reason why they're doing that is because the influencers can be bought by Disney. They must sign a contract to do this. That's why. God, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So an apparent attempt to control the narrative and avoid further controversy. So Disney executives can't control Rachel Zegler. Insiders told page 6 that Disney has tried multiple times to get Zegler to tone down her controversial statements, but she has refused to comply. Like when she told all of Trump's supporters that they may never know peace. That she wished them to never know peace. I mean, that's mental. The Zeg. What are you doing, love? So, quote, Disney's lead actress is out of control, the movie insider said. They don't know what to do. She's an outspoken 20-something, and Disney chiefs have called her directly and asked her to tone down her posts. They've called her management, but she won't listen. Now, there are actually clauses in your contracts to get people to shut up. It's very difficult and unusual for movie studios to actually implement those clauses. So, yeah. But it is interesting to note. It is important to note, anyway, that they do have those clauses available to them. It's just very rare that any movie studio has had to use them or will use them. So the source went on to reveal that the Zeg's political outbursts, particularly her insistence on tying her activism directly to the promotion of Snow White, have made the situation even worse. Well, yeah, probably for a few reasons. Because, of course, you've got Gal Gadot, the IDF, the ex-IDF, serving in the IDF. They all do anyway. All Israelis do. And then you've got the 20-something libtard going, Free Palestine! Like every single NPC out there. Now, that's an issue because if you begin tying political activism to a movie where one of the leads is what could be considered an opposing side, you're going to end up with people there. You're going to end up with Free Palestine people there protesting at the events. Probably not a good idea. The Zeg, you pleb. So funny. It says this. It's been this way the entire way through filming, but it's the tying of her politics to Snow White that is upsetting. These remarks add fuel to the fire that has surrounded the Zeg for years, from her dismissive comments about the original 1937 film to her aggressive political rants, including her famous post-election meltdown, where she wished Trump supporters would never know peace. Direct quote from the Zeg herself. So Disney, yeah, this influencer stuff is hilarious. So with the Zeg proving to be a PR nightmare, Disney has apparently made the decision to skip traditional press interviews, and they're now moving to rely on influencers. Smart. Disney's leaning towards having influencers to interview Rachel and Gal for promotion days on Sunday and Monday. An industry insider told Page 6. They want to concentrate on the content. The content that will be carefully scripted, paid for by the Disney company. This move suggests that Disney's trying to avoid tough questions from the media and instead push positive talking points through carefully selective, Disney-friendly social media personalities who won't challenge the Zeg on her past statements. So the decision also follows Disney's bizarre handling of the film's premiere. Like I already said, the studio's barred standard press from the red carpet, which the only other example that's been used out there by this article and also the Hollywood Reporter was The Flash. That's a weird... I mean, it's a fun comparison, but it's a weird comparison because that guy was like... He had criminal... proceedings against him. He was accused of like various criminal acts, so it's quite comical, really, and not even accused, right? Like he was tearing around Hawaii, being a menace, threatening people and stuff like that. The guy's a fucking mentalist. But that's the only other one that they can link to it. Like, oh, here's someone that did that as well. It's like that's a bad comparison, isn't it? So the Zeg's role in the backlash. Well, we all know that. She's not going to be saved by a prince. She's not going to be... You know what's funny about this? Because she's been so outspoken, so she's not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. But because we know this movie's had so many reshoots, and because she's been so bloody outspoken, like the pleb the Zeg is, so comical, we will know if they've changed anything. Because she's like, oh, she's not going to be daydreaming. She should be dreaming about love. No, she's not going to be saved. So, alright, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they would have changed stuff. I don't think they would, FYI. But it will be funny. It will be funny. She made some commentary about, oh, they could just cut Andrew Burnap. It's Hollywood, baby. It's like, whoa. You pile of detritus. So even before Snow White's marketing had begun, Zegler's open disdain for the source material alienated Disney fans. Of course. She was a turd. She says there's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. Well, we'll see. Again, you've been so outspoken. We'll see. And then that whole, free Palestine, anti-Trump meltdown. What a fucking pleb, honestly. I often say to these people that, parrot this stuff online. Like, if you're remotely left-leaning, the Palestinians would literally throw you from a rooftop, like, in a heartbeat. They don't care about you at all. They literally don't care about you. I know this will upset some people, but it's the truth. It is the truth. There are so many videos. Ask Lebanon what happens if you show these people loads of mercy and let them into your home. Ask Lebanon. The former Paris of the East. Now a Islamic shithole. Anyway, there you go. The Zeg is a turd. Out of control. Super funny from Disney insiders. Leave your thoughts down below. Bye-bye now.